Now
We are
officially live.
live.
I'm in a little toaster oven because I'm at
I've
100.
heard
Yeah, like 100 and was it 104 degrees or something here? Something ridiculous.
up there.
We
So you're in a baking oven.
we
Is
got an
that
AC. We're in AC though.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank goodness. I didn't know if you're one of those people. We don't need AC up here because it's
Well,
the Great
that
White North.
luxury. People now say things like we don't have AC, and what they mean is they don't have central air. But they, of course, everyone's got
Oh, okay.
these giant units that they stick out of their window and stuff. So
Oh,
I stole
none.
one from
Yeah.
the garbage. I found an old AC unit in the garbage that someone had thrown out because the main cable had just, I guess, detached at the base.
Okay.
So I just wired it back up again and I put it in my garage. It works like it works most of the time when it doesn't blow all the fuses. It's pretty good.
I wish you could just like turn them around and put them in, and now it blows hot into your room. But no,
You could do that's basically how a heater works, isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't that like that's basically how isn't that a heat pump? That's a heat pump, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard of those.
I guess
They're
that's
supposed to be quite efficient.
yeah, we there's debate up here as to whether I don't know the science on it, but apparently if it gets too cold, it doesn't keep things warm enough. But
Okay.
yeah, some kind of physics stuff that just sounds marvelous.
Hey everybody. Yeah, it's too.
Oh yeah,
Do you have those heated floors?
You know, we do on the main floor. We have the heated floors. Oh my god, I love
Wow.
it. We should have done
So
it in
your
the basement.
tootsies get all crispy.
Oh no, it's just a
Nice.
slight. It's just an ever so slight, and it's I had never gone back.
Do you want? I'm going to give you a little life hack. You ready for this?
You go. What do you got?
Get your underpants directly from the dryer, and you throw those puppies on,
Yeah,
and you feel like you're getting a hug from Jesus. I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Right now
Right.
that would be
Yeah.
like putting a hot blanket on a wet marsh. That would be like it's just not. That is just
The
a
steam
disaster.
alone would be a
Oh
problem,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It would be like the wallpaper would be curling off the walls.
You could probably get some dim sum buns, put them in your pockets, get those
That's
steamed
it.
up there.
I need a little steam basket. That's what I need down there. I need a steam basket in each pocket, and we got ourselves some dim sum.
Dim
Yummy
sum.
yum. You're welcome. It's Cooking with Abes. There you go. Hey, Acadia says, hello, you beautiful people. So I don't know who they're
You
talking
beautiful.
to. Who are they talking
It's
to?
probably us. I mean,
You think?
no, they're talking to chat.
It's gotta
Sorry.
be. Yeah, there you go. That makes more sense. David Sams, hello to
Makes
you.
sense.
Mandy, how are you? Kareem Kefo, good evening to you.
Wrong guy. Woo.
Phoenix Sterling, who sounds like something out of like one of those torrid love stories, you know. Phoenix Sterling came into the room, you know.
And
muscles.
Fabio is the the
Fabio, played by Fabio.
model?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Desperadonzo. That's a good name too.
see.
Karim, thanks for waiting for my film to finish before you went live. What you been watching, Karim? What do you got?
Wow, we are so
Anonymous
thoughtful.
TV. Anonymous TV. That's another good name, I gotta say. I miss Atlantis. Yeah, you and me both. Hey, Bon Saint Jean, banana. I don't know what that means, but something about good Saint Jean banana. Yeah, that's French, I'm guessing.
It's probably some religious thing.
Yeah. Why are you suddenly very loud? That's
weird. Am I?
Yeah, suddenly
Hello?
your volume.
Hello?
Or maybe
it just went just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
it's probably great. I'm wondering if I can adjust my volume a little bit here.
I don't really move, so I'm not sure.
I know it's not like
although I do have cats.
You have cats who can do the sound for you. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
they're usually pretty good at balancing things. Great at color temperature.
Oh, you know what it is? It's just if you even just slightly move your face.
Oh, is that what this is?
Oh yeah. If you go closer to the button. Oh yeah. Wow. There you go. You get your radio voice on. That's what it is. Okay, what do we got? What's going on? Quebec birthday party. Oh, great. I was watching 16 Blocks. It wasn't that great. Yeah, it didn't. It had so much promise, but it didn't.
16 Blocks.
Yeah. It's like, isn't it like something about someone's got to escape? They've got to literally get 16 blocks over to escape something or another. It sounded like a really good idea, but I didn't know.
Well, why not just watch the movie The Gauntlet and you're done with Clint Eastwood? That was a great movie.
Why are all of your TV references and film references like from the 1960s?
Well, I mean, I watched.
We're the same age.
But these are the ones that stick in my. Okay, I live in an area where we only had antenna, so we watched old movies, right?
Old movies, right? Okay, makes sense. Did you have Turner Classic Movies and stuff? Did you watch that?
Yeah, later on.
I had a friend who was an actor who used to record every single film that they did, and it was trying to create a library of them all.
Like, dude, I love the Andy Hardy movies. If I talk to you about actual movies I enjoyed, that was with Rooney. Andy Rooney?
Yeah.
No, not Andy Rooney. Is that what? No, Andy Hardy. No.
Andy Rooney wasn't he a soccer player, if I got that wrong?
No, wait, he was on 60 Minutes. What the hell was his name? You know, the little bitty dude. Andy Hardy.
I don't know. See, I feel like my entire film education started in like the late 70s.
I can't see.
Late 70s, I'm thinking. Oh, hello, Kat.
Brad.
Hello, Kat. Mickey Rooney?
Mickey Rooney, thank you so much.
Watcher of Games was the one who got that one.
Really super racist Asian in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast at Tiffany's,
yeah.
He's like he
played that?
Yeah, he was the Asian guy.
Really? Yeah, man, we were like, geez, we were terrible. Hollywood was terrible about that.
Awful.
Terrible. Remember when James Bond went and got changed into an Asian man during, was it Dr. No or something? And they actually did his eyes and stuff. Like, oh my God, it was just like crazy.
I showed Trenton the old Westerns, and like every single Hispanic person, Native American, they're all white guys with just some bronzer on.
Yeah. No, it's pretty wild. Go for Fluffernut. How are ya?
And he laughs at how racist it is.
Well, it's funny because so Baz and Jane watched Taxi Driver the other day. While I was working. And he summed it up so well. He just said, "Oh, so he's an incel," and I was like, "Oh my God, like that's it didn't exist back then, right?" But absolutely. But I think the thing that my wife and I were talking about, which I thought was interesting, we touched on this before we went live, but there's a scene. I can't remember what the actor's name is. I want to say Boyle. Damn it. He's one of the taxi drivers in Taxi Driver. And he has this little monologue where he talks about, like, basically, I don't care who you are, what you like to do with whoever you like to do it, just don't do it in my cab, is basically his speech.
Okay.
And but in it, he uses every single possible word for everything that you wouldn't be using today. And I was saying that I wonder my pontificating about it like we were before. Is it that we're so worried about the words we use, about the semantics of this stuff, that we lose track of the fact that while someone is using all this terrible language, their point is to say, why can't we all just get along? Like, it's such a weird, you know what I mean? Like, in a weird way. In a weird way. I wonder if sometimes we worry too much about how we say something. We worry about how we say something more than actually doing something about it.
I think the context is extremely important.
Oh God, of course. Yeah, you couldn't.
Let's take Don't Be a Kevin. Now, Kevin called you a Muppet.
What's a Kevin? Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kevin guy, right? Yeah, I forgot about him.
Kevin served himself
water off a duck's back.
Yeah, that's right.
Duck's back just flows off it. Yeah.
It's a good thing you're streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
But he said Muppet, he said cripple, and he had them both as these evil things. But if somebody was being super nice and trying to get me somewhere, or maybe taking me out of a fire and goes, get out of the way, I got a cripple here, or something like that, I'd be cool with it. I would definitely maybe later, but
generally not a good idea to refer to me as that. But yeah, okay, I see.
Well, whatever. I wouldn't even do that because I don't care. I might eventually, call them honky or something, but
right. Reminds you of the Parkland shooter, guys pleading words while pleading guilty. I just wish everyone would stop doing drugs.
I'm going to need clarification on that.
I think I need to know that story. What is the deal on that? Corin Horn R9 has got a story for us. We don't know.
Reminds me of the Parkland shooter. Okay, that was Florida, right?
Was it?
Guys pleading words while pleading guilty.
You think his message got lost in all the killing?
Well,
I'm not sure are we at that scene?
I guess it was in maybe at court is what I'm hearing.
Mm.
And after they were found, or he was pleading guilty, he said the non sequitur, I just wish everyone would stop doing drugs.
Shot and killed 14 students, 3 staff members, while injuring 17 others. 2018, was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole for the shootings, which remains one of the deadliest high school shootings in the United States. Wow.
One of those kids, David Hogg, was made the vice chair of the Democratic National Party convention. Blah. But then he was like, we have to get rid of the old people because I think he's right. You know, you got your Chuck Schumers and your Nancy Pelosi's still running stuff up into their 80s. They got the goat.
I haven't found the quote.
You know what? That's what you and I got to do, Dave. We got to go hang out in Washington, D.C. so we feel like whippersnappers.
Oh, and yeah. We feel so young. You want to go to the dance club because we're so young?
They would call us young bucks. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, you kids, get off that lawn. Yeah, that White House lawn. Exactly. The guy pled guilty, was trying to garner sympathy, basically. I see. Here's one of the other things that's kind of funny about the whole mental health side of stuff is the very nature of mental health issues is a manipulative thing, isn't it? I mean, there's manipulation is a huge part of mental health issues as it is. So some brains are just so broken. It's so true. The young Canuck. There you go. That'll be me. The young Canuck.
Ooh.
Or the young Canardian, perhaps. You know.
Ooh.
You have to watch the trial footage to see the quote. Google probably isn't going to show it. Google
isn't going to show what?
I guess there's not going to show the footage of the trial, apparently. So I don't. I'm not sure if I really want to give them that much airtime, anyways. Do you? I mean, I always worry a little bit about focusing on the killer rather than the people he killed. You know. Anyways, all right. What else? What do you got? What do you got for us, Lance? What's
I believe I sent it to you. Man, I stick to it.
Yeah.
I'm a mess.
You've got some guy.
Well, at the very top.
I'm trying to like him. Let me see if I can copy the link.
Jack Black.
Copy the link. Well, Jack Black. Well, I didn't get a Jack.
I thought
Black
you're trying to like him.
Oh. This guy, the secular talk guy. Let me get it up. Let me get it up here.
Oh, Kyle Kalinske.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Just The World is Completely Done. Is that the one you're talking
about? Yeah, I think so.
This guy?
I'm trying to think what I was.
This fella here?
Let me see where I got him up.
That's not right. Let's do this. Oh yeah, that's just over there. It's all right. What if we go a little smaller? There you go. And I can move him around a little bit.
Trump says the world respects us. On mine, I don't have him.
You haven't got him showing up?
Oh. Is it Trump says the world respects us? Is that like the title of it?
The one is, Trump says the world respects us. That's the first link I've got.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's the first. You don't have "Well, we are done for. Stupid is growing exponentially."
No.
Above that?
No.
Son.
Oh yeah, I do. I have that, but it doesn't have an article attached to it.
Oh, 8 U.S. states. You go to the Guardian and look up.
Okay. We are outlawing chemtrails. Wow.
Now you got to remember.
What is the deal on chemtrails? Just out of curiosity.
They're nothing.
I didn't think my sense was that they were. You know, can I replace?
They're basically steam from the engines. You know, the difference in temperature when you're going through high altitude.
Yeah.
So
go to this. Make this full screen.
The deal is, you look at the states that are doing this. I remember chemtrails back in I remember asking when I was 7, and everybody knew the answer to what those streams were behind jets, right? They're not, but everybody thinks they're chemicals trying to make your brain gay. Which
white vaporous lines streaming out of an aeroplane's engines at altitude. Chemtrails are a long-standing conspiracy theory. Believers in chemtrails hold that the aircraft vapor trails that crisscross the skies across the globe every day are deliberately laden with toxins that are using commercial aircraft to spray them on people, perhaps to enslave them to big pharma or exert mind control or sterilize people or even control the weather for nefarious motives. Oh my God.
Now, to make sure, okay, somebody said something great. Could you put up Chris, KRIS?
I'm looking. Unpronounceable?
Yeah,
I just call them unpronounceable. What do we got?
It's like flat Earth.
Okay, flat Earth. Let me see how far back I can go.
It's only like one.
It's
2,
like flat Earth.
4,
Here we
5.
go. It's like flat Earth. Everyone knew the Earth was round thousands of years ago.
Right.
There's always somebody who's willing.
But now, for some reason, the MAGA states would put out a law saying, don't go too far out there. There be dragons and you'll fall off the earth. And so they actually make laws against going out too far because you'll fall off the earth.
If you made flat Earth a religion, would it be protected better? Like, could you sort of go like, well, it's everyone's right to, to believe in the flat Earth?
A lot of the genesis of flat Earth is religion because there's a lot of stuff in Genesis about it being the firmament and the sky is more like a dome with the stuff printed on, or like stars drawn on it.
So literally back to the dark ages of like pre-science, pre-enlightenment stuff.
Except they're calling it skepticism because you're not believing any of the facts, any of the pictures from space. You don't believe anything except what your eye can see. You know what? I'm going to do flat Earth one time because it is amazing.
The flat Earth thing is just to me. It's not that exciting because I just go like it's the epitome of stupidity to me. Like I don't. This is saying that 10% of Americans, 1 in 10 people, think that this whole chemtrail outlandishness is true. 20 to 30% of Americans feel that it's somewhat true. So wait a second, does that mean that 40% of Americans have at least some belief in the chemtrail system?
I would say that's what that means.
So this is at least 8 states, including Florida and Tennessee, always 2 of the leaders in progressive thought, have now introduced chemtrail-coded legislation to prohibit geoengineering or weather modification. Okay, I mean, like I mean, geoengineering and weather modification are 2 things that are. I mean, I guess
but they don't mean silver.
But to label it with chemtrail just seems like a bit of a,
What do they do cloud seeding with? Silver nitrate?
Is it silver nitrate the one that makes it to? Yeah, this one that makes it rain. It's is that what it
kind
is?
Of? They kind of don't do it as much because it's just they would shit their plants out here. It's all agrarian out here, and we have crop dusters going over with actual real chemicals all the time.
Yeah. Like the amount of fertilizer we use is one of the biggest issues we have with
and bug spray.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the bug spray. It's true.
Yep.
Gotta watch out for the bug spray. Here's my question: if Earth is flat, why? Oh no, let's not get into that.
No. Go ahead. What do they say?
Here's my question: if Earth is flat, why isn't the moon or other planets flat or square in shape? I mean, this is the problem.
But they're saying they are.
We're wasting our time on stupid shit. Like what is the point of even
silver iodine?
This is like, what if? Is that what it is? Silver iodine?
That's what Jim the Evo said, and I'm willing to go with that.
I don't know. Jim the Evo is a big conspiracy theorist. Yeah.
True.
His belief in his MacBook Pro is almost religious, I would
try to talk him out of the moon is cheese. He ties you up for like 8 hours.
I had a discussion with someone the other day who said that mRNA was genetic engineer. mRNA vaccinations was genetic engineering. It wasn't a real vaccine.
What do they base that on?
That was my struggle, was because I don't know what I don't know how do you speak to that, because I mean, It's different,
It's not.
yes, but this is like the people's problem with genetically modified food. So it's okay to genetically modify them randomly over a long period of time by hand, but if you were to specifically, selectively target specific genes, that is seen certainly by Europe as a no-no. That seems like a misunderstanding to me.
I think it's almost like Viagra. If you could target the gene and give a guy a bigger willy, it would get through it, no problem. Studies, we don't need no stinking studies. Inject me now, man.
But so you think it's just the so then what's holding it back? Like who's the
I don't know, man.
The limp dick we need to persuade.
Every moron,
them, you know.
Well, okay, I'm not going to say it. Every MAGA person that I know and am related to is on Ozempic. And they don't seem to mind all these weird hormones coursing through their bodies, controlling their hunger and their actual, desires, because they, it actually, any kind of habit forming activity is hindered by Ozempic. You knew that, right? Like if you have gambling problem, it lowers those. They don't mind that. It's the shot. That's the one that gets you.
Well, it's like it was like the anti-vaxxers who were willing to take horse tranquilizer, but they didn't. Horse tranquilizer from some guy at the back from the back of someone's truck instead of from.
Ivermectin.
Yeah, ivermectin. That's it. Yeah.
So it wasn't tranquilizer. It
was a horse something or other. That wasn't it. Horse.
It's a anti-parasitic. Like if you get flatworms or something in your horse, it does eat the outside shell, and then so basically it doesn't have an exoskeleton and dies. But there's been no tie between it and working on a virus. So whatever.
It's so funny though, because the Ozempic thing is a really good point. Like that is being adopted left, right, and center because it's, as you say, it is a quick, easy Band-Aid, or possibly solution to an issue of obesity. It seems remarkable that like America has more of a problem with obesity than the rest of the world does with starvation.
With the pandemic. Too. Well, yeah, I see you. Yeah.
It's a horse dewormer. Thank you, James R. Gurney, the man, the myth, the encyclopedia. Saturn's hexagon-shaped storm is definitely a graphic error, proving all telescopes are a hoax. Every planet is flat. Very good. Okay, great. Good.
Oh, neat.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, horse tranquilizer. Yeah, there you go. I knew it was horse something. Horse tranquilizer is a whole different thing.
That's the other thing that you've seen used.
That'd be freaking hilarious. That would be freaking hilarious, though. Yeah. I don't need no vaccine. I take horse tranquilizer. Everything's fine. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the movie SOB? Like with
another 1970s film?
No, well, was it 70s or 80s?
I'm guessing.
It had the guy from
80s.
Soap. It had Howie Mandel, Julie Andrews, and he sticks a horse
81
and amphetamine up his butt and can run super fast.
That was 1981.
Julie Andrews showed her boobs.
Julie Andrews. Oh my God, I remember the drama around that.
Yeah, you do? See, you're old.
I do remember the drama around that. There was like, oh my God, that's this terribly conservative and supreme movie star. Suddenly there was that, and there was also Victor Victoria. Right? I remember that. That was the other one that they were.
I love Victor
What
Victoria.
the hell?
That's one of my favorite movies.
Larry Hagman was JR, wasn't he? And Loretta Swit.
Wait. That was that something to do with Mother Jugs and Speed. No, that's a different movie.
I miss Special K. Peach was good, had it once, but they stopped making it.
I miss Special K. Are we getting drug paraphernalia ideas?
Is that what it is now? Is that what it is? Yeah.
I don't know.
SOB, yes, SOB. Hi, Cal. So how do we know a horse isn't just a vehicle to transport parasites? Humans are messing with things they don't understand. Yeah, we always have, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that I notice about a lot of the science stuff as we get deeper and deeper into this stuff is that we have a tendency to try to look for the one one little thing. Like, what is the one solution that's going to solve all these problems? And the
Yeah.
reality is the planet has multiple. Nature seems to have a combination of things that work together, as opposed to that one, that one pill. But we have a kind of a rather, limited perspective on this stuff. So I think we're sort of beginning to realize that, that, for example, like some plants grow better when they're in a mess of dirt that has lots of different bacteria and animals and mycelium and all stuff going, as opposed to in these perfect pristine with all the right chemicals and all that kind of stuff. So Special K is another name for ketamine, which is also a horse tranquilizer. That's the one that
Elon's on.
Musk. That's the musky one, right? Yeah.
Well, no wonder he's like doing his front hoof all the time on the ground.
I really like that this is our chat. Special K is a cereal that had dehydrated peaches in them, and they still make the berry one. I love that is, because that's what I would have gone with. When I think of Special K, I don't immediately think of some kind of party drug. I think of I think of that little cupped cereal. It's also been used to treat mental health problems too. Yeah, well, a lot of these have legitimate uses, right? Or at least we're experimented with for legitimate uses. All right, okay, so we've got chemtrails being made illegal in which just feels like
it brought me to a question. Is science so complex now and so specialized that the average savage just sees it as magic? And so they put the exact same kind of thought process into that as they would into don't go under a ladder or don't open an umbrella indoors.
So it becomes a supernatural thing rather than
than an actual thing based on science. What I don't get about conspiracy theories is what the fuck's the motivation?
They're so much fun, though. Like, they're so much fun.
They're not.
Like trying to find all the little connections. Oh my God, if they did this, then they did that. Oh my God, I've discovered something amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I think people like conspiracy theories, don't they? I mean,
I guess.
Is there like a cognitive bias towards looking for patterns and things that there aren't patterns in?
When I was little, my mom got us those Disney books, like storybooks, and I found the numbers in front, and I was sure they were some kind of string of numbers to tell us something. But I was little, like 6, right?
Right.
So I thought I was seeing codes and I was trying to match it up with letters and page numbers. None of it worked. It was one of those ordering numbers.
But I definitely remember at an age loving that kind of stuff. I mean, it's one of the appeals to escape puzzle stuff for me as well, is the idea of trying to find the code somewhere hidden in the.
Yeah, no, that is fun.
And there's also wisdom. We've got. I mean, think about it. Go back to it almost goes back to probably what's it called? Numerology and finding passages in the Bible that relate to dates or days or, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like we've been doing that for a while.
No, we have. I think certain people enjoy the feeling that they have special knowledge that isn't known to the general public.
Yes.
And only they have the true key to understanding. I don't think that, go ahead.
Is there an othering effect that happens with this stuff too, where you get to go like, oh, I'm apart from this. Like, you get to sort of confirm this feeling that you're unique and special.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And maybe that's a part of it. It'd be kind of fun to look into it. I mean, there's a couple of great books I read on this. One was a book on critical thinking, which was just had all the different biases involved and how there's this look. We look for patterns. And we have and because of many of our limited math skills, we have a hard time working out probabilities and understanding what's most likely.
Probabilities are a huge problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we had better math, we'd probably have a better planet, because I think people would understand, when we see these numbers, when you start looking at trillions of dollars, how much was each one of those bunker buster bombs?
Oh,
right.
We could look. We have the knowledge of the universe at our fingertips.
It's true. Let's look up how much.
30,000-pound bunker buster.
Bunker buster.
30,000 pounds, because there are 5 pounds. There are 2,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds. There we go.
That reminds me of the guy who found codes in the Bible, but then was disproven by another guy who did the same with that whale book. I think it was. You mean Job? No, what book was the whale? Jonah and the whale.
Jonah, yeah. How much? Yeah. What is the cost? Let's see.
Oh yeah, David's on the list now.
I'm on a list.
Are you kidding me? He's always getting like biotoxins sent to his house.
Well, each B-2 bomber costs $2.2 billion. But there's
that's a lot.
But that's not. Let me see. There's a way to narrow it down to. They're
like
nice.
How much?
They're nice looking planes, though, aren't they? God, they're good looking.
I
planes.
did learn that they're made by Lockheed Martin.
Hey, my buddy's at Lockheed. There we go. Like, look at that plane. How freaking cool is that?
Isn't that cool looking?
It looks like it's made out of Nerf foam. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a Nerf plane? Okay, so this is I don't know who these websites are. I'm just looking to see if there's a good sense of what they
BT cost. Business Today.
Okay. The GBU 57 cost $20 million per bomb.
Right, and what were they saying? We dropped.
Wow.
I think it was 6 per aircraft.
Wow, is that right?
So, did they say how many they dropped?
Oh, they're developed by Northrop Grumman, apparently. That's the stealth bombers.
Stealth bomber, yeah.
Reuters boots order developed strikes, 30,000 pounds. Let's see, spectacular military success, of course. What else are they going to say? It doesn't really go into the cost anymore, but still, okay. So we know that they are $20 million per bomb.
Right. Let's go GBU 57 developer or something like that, right?
Okay, I'm looking it up.
Or maker or whatever you want to call it.
Company? How about that?
Ooh, somebody used to work for Northrop.
Oh, really?
Nice. Let's torture them for information.
Wow, it's called a MOP, a massive ordnance penetrator. Wow, how cool is that?
I saw a movie called that once. Was not what you think it was.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not going to take. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. They call the precision guided munition bunker busters. Yeah. So it was
Boeing. I apologize. See, don't listen.
Was it Boeing? Was it Boeing who made them?
It's Boeing. Second line. Developed by
Boeing and for the air. Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, at least they hit where they. I mean, they're good at dropping things out of the sky.
Watch. A political commentator says,
yeah.
"Oh, I got that wrong. Let's look into it." Yay!
MOP 6. What a name! It's a MOP. Christian Unpronounceable is apparently famous. You can get rid of my comment overlay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can. I just did, in fact. Theoretical physics is 99% wrong. Apparently.
What's that mean?
I have no idea. It was a comment, one of the comments.
Oh.
So cool. ... Yes. So there's so we dropped a bunch of those. What the thing that got me was that we've been and look. I don't know. What do I know? This is just me. This is my armchair politics. Although it's standing desk politics because I'm not actually sitting.
True.
But I've heard about them about to have a bomb. For quite a while now.
Since 97.
Is that what it was?
I believe that's when Bibi Netanyahu said they were months away. The first time he said they were months away from getting a bomb. I believe for an industrialized nation of Iran's size would take something like 4 to 5 years to develop a nuke. And we know at least since 9/11 that they haven't developed one. So they're either really, really thick or they have not been pursuing one, which is what the intelligence tells us.
Well, we've also I read a fantastic book called Sandworm, which was all about them hacking the centrifuges so whenever they spun up their materials to try to separate them and enrich them.
To enrich them, yeah.
They would basically blow up. They would spin off. They'd be everything would be reading as accurate, and actually it would be off center and grenade itself. It's really cool. Really neat little thing that they've done.
Do you think it's a guy thing that we like? If you could see bunker busters going into the ground and exploding and the sheer power and all that, it's like cool. I find it cool. Do you find it cool or unsettling?
Yeah. I mean, I find the I love that sort of awesome power of explosive
Yeah.
thing. I just don't really love the idea that there's people involved in that as well. It's kind of like the guns thing.
Yeah.
I love the idea of trying out automatic weapons at a range and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know why we need to have them.
For people? What?
One of the things that I know this is a good thing. I mean, obviously, what's happening in Ukraine is not a good thing, but I think one of the things that we're seeing with war is the effectiveness of these little technological tools. Things like cyber attacks, things like drones, both on the ground and in the air. These things are taking out the military weaponry of nations. Like, I mean, look what Ukraine did to Russia. We're mad to think that that's not possible to happen to us, especially when our tanks squeak as they go by Trump anyways. But it feels like, I feel like we're getting left behind a little bit, because there's a sort of this kind of concept of like, well, that's not the right way to hold a war. You're supposed to have giant $10 billion bombs and stuff to
Yeah. And all this stuff you're talking about is off the shelf. These aren't specialized. Well, I mean, they're special, but they're drones that a normal person can buy, right? Or am I wrong?
I mean, it's good that they're precision, these ones that they've been dropping, I suppose, and that they could, it used to be they would just have had to just devastate the entire area. Now they can fire it. But again, I feel a bit like, is that could a couple of drones flown in with something? Like, I don't know how this stuff works, but it feels like our response as America, our response tends to be, how much money can we throw at this problem? Whereas everyone else is like, what's the, how do we get them? How do we do what we can with what we've got? And I think Ukraine is a perfect example of that. Incredibly resilient and intelligent use of existing technologies.
Zerio said something cool, like XDRIO. In our age, a bomb.
Yes. In our age, a bomb is not the most, or I guess most destructive weapon. Right. We are going through the fourth industrial revolution, big data, AI. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be a big, misinformation. I mean, I think, again, my concern there is that Russia is way ahead of us on that. I think probably China as well. I mean, although I say that, I don't know how much crap America's putting out.
What we're up to.
I don't know how we measure up, but I just, again, I feel like this militarization. I feel like at this point, I'd rather we spend our money on. I'd rather we spend that each one of those. What do we say? 10 million each? 20 million? What was it?
20 million. Yeah.
20 million. That's a lot of drones.
It's a ton of drones. Yeah. It's also a lot of kids' school lunch, or WIC, or Medicaid payments, or
it's a nice
whatever.
Hospital. Nice hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, I always wondered about, like, what would happen if instead of going in and blowing stuff up, we went in and built hospitals. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but
no, we do though, right? That was that soft power.
That's right. We used to do that. But I mean, but even more so, like when our initial response is to go and destroy something, how great would it be if we could just go in and just build something, do something like,
make a deal,
clean water. Look, solar panels, or I mean, I don't know, just like, I know I sound like a freaking hippie, but
no,
I just,
What if you make, we have our Constitution, which is apparently a really thin piece of onion paper that not many people know much about.
Yeah, it's not compulsory. Yeah.
But what if we applied the same rules we do here around the world? Then we couldn't really go for regime change if they didn't agree with us. It doesn't say anything about you have to be a capitalist society. It doesn't, right? It does. It says freedom of religion. So, yeah, I guess maybe Iran would be against that. I don't know if they allow Christianity or not.
I mean, well, Iran's got terrible human rights issues as well, though, doesn't it? I mean, dissidents are.
I don't think it's much worse than Saudi Arabia. But
Really?
we love us some Saudi Arabia.
Really? I didn't. I mean, yeah. I suppose they don't.
Somebody helped me do some research. I believe Saudi Arabia can still throw a woman in jail for being raped if it's found that she, was being tawdry, which could include, not covering her face properly and things like that.
Really? I thought they were more. I thought they were getting better with their rules about that stuff. I'd heard that that was one of the reasons why we wanted them involved in sports and all this stuff, was that we can affect change through familiarity type thing. So.
I think we just switched over to money covers all problems. Right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Right. No, okay, sure. Probably right. Okay, where am I going? That's the one that I'm sharing. Let's see. What did we say we were talking about?
I got the Wizard of Oz one though too. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
I got the picture.
Oh yeah, what is that? What's with that?
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted you to say. I wanted you to say, what the hell is that, Lance?
Well, what the hell is that? Let me see if I can bring it
up.
Well,
let's get the picture. Yeah,
I can open it in a browser, and then I think I can share that page.
Hi, everybody. Hey.
Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to share the
page.
Page.
Jim Devo said there's even Jewish people living in Iran.
There you go.
See, that's cool.
So what the hell? Explain this to me, Lance.
Okay, I'm explaining this to you.
Okay, all right.
I thought it might be an urban myth.
Yeah.
But Toto and the little people got $50 a week to work on The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, all right.
And they had to pay for their own lodgings and food. So unlike Hewlett, who lives at the breakfast burrito section of the,
yeah, all you can eat, the all you can eat section. Yeah.
Yep. Hewlett just calls it Flavor Town and goes to town. But Toto got $125 a week, plus like a room that was like temperature controlled, things like this. So that's why I made Toto with expensive kibble and sunshades.
A glass of wine, nice glass of Chardonnay.
Right, and the little people running around, they're munchkins. I couldn't get it to do I don't know if they thought they were like gnomes. I don't know.
Why were they on fire and dressed as policemen?
Well, because they're their suits were highly flammable. They said some of them.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
they tell them, don't get too close to the lights.
Oh,
You're
wow.
flammable.
And of course, the lights would be just, oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Crazy
Can you
hot,
imagine?
Wow. So that was, she's.
Now, ChatGPT tried to explain to me, to hit that center ground that obviously it was the trainer that got paid, not the dog. And I said back to ChatGPT, well, of course, because the dog doesn't have pockets. Giving it cash wouldn't make sense.
Right? Having another fun chat with your ChatGPT friend. Yeah,
I'm teaching my ChatGPT
Easy
to be a dick.
Say.
Yeah,
that's okay. Well, wow, that's interesting. So where did you get this? Where did you get this from? Where did you get this info?
I don't know. It popped up either during watching an old show, and they do like a, that pop up video, kind of thing where they give you a little blurb, a little bit of a thing, and I go, damn it.
There you go. Now you can see a little better what's going on.
See, isn't that nice though?
And this was generated. What did you use? Midjourney for this, or what did you use?
I used ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, I think Midjourney has video now. Apparently,
I've heard. Oh no, I just thought I should tell you we've reached the limits of my Google reach. My buddy.
Really? Oh, really? Why is that?
I don't know. My buddy says they've transferred him, and he doesn't have much to do with that, but he will check.
Oh, okay.
But he's just such a nice human being.
So he's gonna. So we're paying for our own AI. You're saying?
I'm saying we might be paying for our own AI if it comes to it. If you can, if not, maybe chat would kick in. I'm just saying. Give Hewlett.
We got Flow. Google has Flow. Does it re-up every month or anything?
What do you mean?
Does it re-up your access every month?
I don't know. Do you mean automatically charge you every month, or could we do it 1 month and then stop?
Well, no. I mean, does it? I mean, will your credits come back every month if you're paying?
Yes,
they do. Okay.
And I think you can generate something like 83 videos. That's still not very many if you think about it.
Not
if
the
you
way
want
we
a piece, yeah. Well, let's say you wanted to make a 1 minute commercial. I'll bet you go over 100, don't you think?
All right, hang on a second. My phone is asking me that they want to let me in.
Oh, two-factor authentication.
What?
You're a fancy man.
Damn right. I like my privacy.
Heck yeah.
Okay, this is not what I was looking for. For F's sake.
God damn it.
Google Flow. I want your Flow for damn sake. Isn't that it? It was the Flow was the thing we were using.
Yeah, VO3 Flow. It was Google Labs Flow, right? Or Flow.
Yeah.
Flow.
That's it. Flow. Must be a Google AI subscriber to generate. No, it is.
Oh.
It's locked me out. 0 credits.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Monthly AI credits, 0.
0.
Upgrade to Ultra. Ooh, Ultra.
That's what I was thinking of. People.
Okay, let's have a look here. Ultra, that's my personal one. I have 20 credits on, but that's not enough to do it, I guess, right?
I don't know.
Next update is July the 4th. So there you go. Okay. So I don't have enough credits right now. But let's see. What do we got? Gemini Pro, Google Flow. Yeah.
I have not read that.
What do we got? Yeah, what's going on? Let's see what's happening.
Elizabeth with the Z said, have you read Iran Awakening? It's a really good look at the changes for someone on the ground.
For someone on the ground, like right now?
Game Daughter said, I had an aunt and uncle that were living in Saudi Arabia in the 90s. My aunt had to wear the hijab because she was teaching in a school. My uncle died over there. And it took his family a month to get his body because his wife wasn't allowed to be involved.
Wow.
Which, that's why I wanted gay marriage and stuff, because, I had family and things that were their husband or whatever had AIDS and was dying, and they couldn't visit them in the hospital or make arrangements.
Directly related, right? Yeah.
So it didn't make any sense to me. Can't get health care. Bear in mind, people, that's coming back. If this doesn't turn around soon, they used trans as a wedge. They couldn't even get trans to be a wedge. They had to go, but what about the kids? What about athletics? And then they made the wedge, and now they're outlawing for adults and kids. We're so happy here, and LL Trumpy is having dinner with our king right now. Not.
What I should check.
What's NL?
What's this? NL.
Oh yeah. He's doing some kind of peace thing.
He's doing what? Trump is doing a peace thing.
Well,
he wants a Nobel. He wants a Nobel Peace Prize, right?
Netherlands.
That's what he wants.
Did you brat? Woo. Wait, remember did you read his bleat?
I know.
Trump, yeah.
Now he's swearing. I can see. I don't even. I mean, I don't even. It's so. I find it so exhausting at this point. I don't know. Like nothing surprises me anymore. I suppose that's the point, right?
Yes.
Apparently the No Kings March went really well. We had friends from California up this weekend, and they were saying that the No Kings March was well attended, and people were well behaved. Although there was a couple of people on, she said there were a couple of people on mobility scooters that went the opposite way with Trump flags and everything through the crowd, and so they had to be escorted by police because everyone was catcalling.
I was thinking if I could drive my wheelchair, unlike I do right now, I would drive like right through the cops going, help, I can't stop.
It's funny. You sent, speaking about cops and wheelchairs, you sent that article about that new show, which I thought was really interesting. But it's a made up show. Your story is actually the real thing.
Yes.
That's what so the premise, basically, if you want to tell people what the premise is.
What the heck is the name of it again? I can't remember the name. There's a new story on
Wheelers or something, or pushers.
Pushers, BBC, a gal with cerebral palsy gets kicked off her Medicaid or whatever the equivalent is in England. And it might be that she at least couldn't get something she required. So she decides to sell drugs to make up the difference. And then her and a bunch of disabled buddies get together and make a drug cartel.
They start doing their own. Basically, they start their own little gang of drug dealers. Apparently,
I am willing to give you the Gimpy pass right now, David. If you could be on that show as the narc, like you're in there pretending to be disabled, right? And you throw your head to the side, you drool.
Right. Anything I can to get in. Yeah.
Hey guys, how much do these drugs cost?
I'm more likely I'd be the guy who comes in and goes like, they've been walking around my yard, making a mess.
No, I want you to be the mole, the rat, the undercover cop.
Yeah, that's me, the narc.
It makes you a double dick because you'd be the narc and you're pretending to be in the wheelchair.
That's true. It's good.
Get me in touch with those people. This is a fantastic idea.
Why are there 3 of those things up now? I need to do this. Stop screen sharing. There you go. All right, now we're back. Now our big giant faces are back. But where is the chat? I'm curious to see how they do it because I think I like it. I actually like your story better because your story is like it's real, and also there's no contrivance there, right?
But there is part of the premise of the story, I think, is that people, well, actually they don't say it, so that's why I want to talk to them. People do not want to look at you when you are disabled. They just don't. We have gone through a store when I was a teenager or even younger, looked at things, put them on my table, moved on, in KB's Toys and all these old places, action figures. And I left. One time I just left and the thing didn't go off. And I can only think it's because of the wheelchair or something to do with it. But I had to turn around and bring it back. I didn't have to because I got away scot-free, but that's kind of guy I am. So
it was an experiment. It was a science experiment.
It really wasn't though. It was just forgetting, how you like pick something up and just kind of cruise around and go, oh shit, I had that in my hand the whole time.
Right.
Except my table, everybody uses me as like an end table or perhaps a bar stool kind of table. And so, so we just walked out with tons of merch and then said, oh crap, turned around, went back in. And there was more funny looks because of that. Then
you idiots, you got away with that.
Yeah.
Why would you come back?
Sure you did.
That's interesting. So go back to the table on your chair for a bit. What does that would bug the hell out of me? People putting shit on my table.
I hate it because you know how drinks are and people will spill their drinks.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but that's just that's the bar life. But good thing I don't like it. I don't like booze and I don't like not being able to yell loud enough for people to hear me. So
right. So that's but at bars that sounds. What about parties?
At bars,
doesn't that happen at parties?
At bars, at parties, I catch all the drinks on my table. So
what you need is a robot arm that just goes bang.
Yeah, I need to put a windshield wiper on here.
Yeah, just clear them off
all your crap on the ground.
Randomly just taking them out.
I hate when you see somebody come at you with their picnic plate or eat out, and you can see a bunch of beans or something on the bottom of their plate. And boom, they set it on your table.
Of course, you're low enough.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I see it all coming.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. No, I could.
And you know what? Bees really like soft drinks. So you got all these things on your table, and you're like trying to calm the bees down. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Jesus.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
I didn't even think about that. You got
I've
the
never
wasps,
been stung.
the bugs. Yeah. It's because you don't
Not
move.
once. It's exactly right.
They get you. Yeah. If they go up your nose or something, though, that would be, or in your mouth or something, that'd be the problem.
Well, I've had them on the corner of my mouth. That one I had to make some decisions.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't really blow enough to make a difference, so I decided to just take it like a man.
Right.
Let it have its way.
And it didn't sting you.
No.
I mean, that's kind of what we're all taught, isn't it? It's like is that the less you interfere with them, the less chance there is you're going to get stung. I'm convinced they pick up on fear. I'm convinced that if you get all tense, they somehow seem to be more interested in that. Becomes like
maybe
because I find the ones that I ignore never bother me.
Right. Maybe if you accidentally put your hand on them or something, that's not something I'm going to do. So
I had one flap my pant leg when I was a young lad. Back in the
do you have to pay extra? Waka waka waka.
It was the 70s flared pants generation.
Wow, bell bottoms.
It flew right up and just kept stinging its way up. And then my mom grabbed my pants and pulled them down, and it flew away. We never even got it.
Well, if it was a bee, we know it commits. Oh crap! So it got away with it. It got completely away with it.
And my leg blew up like 50 times its size.
I imagine.
Crazy, because it just stung me probably 10 times or so.
A young translucent English boy?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Right. Why is this weird jello moving? This weird gray gel moving against the, what other stories do you have? Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Okay, I have another story. Trump says the world respects us.
Oh, this one.
When he is in office. Now, mostly, I want to go to the chart.
Okay, hang on.
If you don't want to listen to Kyle Kulansky.
I don't love him that much. Do you like him? He just seems a little... Do you listen to him? Is he someone who...
He's too crass for you, right?
No, he's just got that... I don't like that...
I like that he brings the dude bro to it.
That's it. It's a dude bro. It's dude bro. It's totally dude bro.
Yeah.
It's totally dude bro.
But it's dude bro for my side. You see what I'm saying? Weaponizing dude bro for my wants and needs.
Yeah, yeah.
When he tells people they're gargling Trump's nuts, I react to that.
Did he say that? He didn't say that in this.
Yes. I don't know if it's
I would not have listened to it if I'd heard him say that. All right, let me see if I can find the
yes, scrub.
So this is the guy. Let's just have a listen to the beginning of it.
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
For a while now that the world is basically done with America. They've turned on America. It's just a matter of time until we're beyond cooked, because we were the world's sole superpower.
My issue with him is just a presentation thing. He seems like he's a fairly intelligent guy. There's something about this. He's adopted the tech bro, broligarch facade, and I guess that just puts my back up. He's like, I told you guys, we're done. Like, America's done. You know what I mean?
I feel like he's a sports kind of guy.
But that's kind of where they get it from.
Golf course.
It's kind of where they get it from, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's married to Crystal Ball, who is a political commentator. I think she's older than him, but I'm not certain.
I love that she's called Crystal Ball.
Yeah, cool, huh? She just
you kind of got to go into some kind of a future,
she's debated like Tucker Carlson and all these weirdos. Vivek.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I find that Tucker Carlson guy kind of charming in a completely. He's just like he's just such a goof. Like I just kind of I feel like he's someone I'd probably like, but I just don't buy anything he says.
Are you sure you're picking the right guy?
Have I got the right guy? Wasn't he the guy?
If I went to high school with Tucker Carlson, I would nominate him most apt to have me stab him in the neck.
But isn't he like that? Just that big goofy guy who took on the guy about Iran?
If you're talking. He took on Ted Cruz.
Yes.
Right. But all he did was he's got the secret sauce. He knows how you avoid answering questions, right? Because he's done it for years. He was all Trump all day. He might be one of the most harmful human beings on earth.
Really?
Oh my God. He was calling immigrants vermin and filth 3-4 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe not such a nice guy. He just has his banter is very good. He was all warm and cozy with the guy and like, hey, we're buddies, we're this. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty
If
good.
That's your only exposure, I'm going to take it. But like, even
that's the only time I've ever seen him. Oh, no, that's not true. I saw him again. He showed up on my, not my, be very careful what I say here. The All In podcast. The one I was listening to had him in it, but we had to stop because it just became too They started off by talking about how great these nicotine pouch things in their mouths. Oh God, it's just whatever. So
He's
Gimpy,
weird.
apparently Kevin McCabe, don't be a Kevin, says Gimpy is a paranoid. Apparently you're a paranoid.
Wait, really?
Yeah, apparently. Watching the two of them was like watching Musk and Trump fight. I hope they both lose. Yeah, what do they say? You hope for the bullet
Paranoid.
when they're fighting. You hope for the.
I find myself extremely brave. Sorry, I've detoured because if you can't like turn around and see what's behind you, paranoia is that's like a death sentence, bro. Like right now, David, tell me because I can see it because of this camera situation's good.
Yeah, see, you got a rear view mirror now all of a sudden.
Is this really Don't Be a Kevin?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Think about this. Don't be a Kevin. Think about your position. We need to talk. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay. I'm curious to know what you were paranoid about. I mean, you're paranoid because you're worried about disability rights being taken away and that you're going to end up in a freaking facility and that because that's cheaper and easier for governments to manage, right?
And it's a place we were at. It's the good old days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did Willowbrook, did I? Did we do Willowbrook? The Geraldo Rivera.
Oh yeah. No, we didn't. I don't think we'd figured out the sharing screens yet.
It's not paranoia if they're out to get you, David. Remember
that. Christian says that God is the worst thing the humans have ever done to themselves. All right. So this is, I don't think we even need to show the clip. This is the confidence that Trump will do the right thing. There is it's not a particularly well worded poll. And I'd love to know, sources.
When it comes to world affairs.
That's Pew Research Center. And 18% of Germans have confidence in Trump. What? 18% of Germans have confidence? Oh. Okay.
Meaning Germans don't trust Trump at all.
Right. And they're saying like, look at these stats. So Canada, 77% of Canadians have no confidence that Trump will do the right thing. 78% France, 81% Germany, 68% Italy. The UK is 62%. I'm surprised that the UK is lower than I thought. They were smarter than that. And then Japan, 61%.
No, remember UK did Brexit.
Oh,
and things like that. So they've got their own. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin isn't English. He did call you a Muppet. So
if it's
a soggy crumpet.
If that's soggy crumpet, that's me.
That's what I would call you.
All right, let me see. Run the numbers. Why Trump faces a tougher with the G7? Oh, so that's why this stuff came up.
Those folks.
Here we go. All right, so we've done that. Where's the next one? There was another one, wasn't there? Wasn't there another one somewhere? Oh, here we go. So this is they added up the median of all those numbers with Trump versus Biden.
Right.
And it's like, so 2024, 51% of people had no confidence in Biden.
Makes sense.
So it's basically half and half. And then Trump is at 73%, has no confidence the U.S. president will do the right thing. That's, then again, I always feel like I have to say this. I would say the trumpets, the pro-Trump people are not going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Trumpanzees, I like that. So the Trumpanzees are not going to do a poll for CNN. There's no way, right?
Well, it's a Pew poll. It's not a CNN.
Right. But again, they're not going to do a poll that's being asked that there's no confidence. If you're asking a leading question like no confidence U.S. president will do the right thing, I have a feeling you're going to find that a lot of the right is not going to respond to that. So I do worry about these kind of stats. For sure.
Well, I hope.
What is that noise?
I apologize.
I hope that's the dog, not the child.
It is the dog, and I believe we've got some serious weather coming.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that what it does when it's some thunder?
Well, it's the thunder, and then wait till you guys hear hail.
Have you been getting a lot of hail recently?
A lot of hail. It's crazy.
I know you got the giant chunks, but so funny. We don't get hail here. We just, I mean, every so often we do. And in the winter, I guess we do, but
we live on the leeward side of the Rockies, right? So, it takes a big jump off the Rockies and then lands on us.
Right.
The jets.
Are there any weather warnings for you right now?
I'm not hearing them. I know brother-in-law's coming home. He works at DIA.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. What else we got? Any other stats here that we wanted? I mean, it's basically the stats you were saying, right? His concern. Oh, I like this. This is the Canadians.
See, fantastic.
Check this out. Yeah, this is pretty wild. Canadians on reducing reliance on Ontario. 91% of us want to reduce our reliance on the U.S. and 9% disagree. That's insane.
But, I mean, yeah, everything, I don't know. When you say, oh, they're laughing at us, they laughed at us before I became president. And then he goes to the UN and does the whole, nobody does it better, I'm the best, and they laughed. Yeah, they laughed, all right, but it wasn't with him. It was at him. So,
who is the Pew Research? I'm just going to look up who they are. So Pew Research Center.
Well,
Pew Research is a nonpartisan fact tank that informs the public about issues, attitudes, trends shaping the world. We conduct public opinion polls, demographic research, content analysis, and other data-driven social science research. Our mission: we generate a foundation of facts that enriches the public dialogue, supports sound decision making. We are nonprofit, nonpartisan, non-advocacy. We value independence, objectivity, accuracy, rigor, humility, transparency, and innovation. I wonder who funds it. Our funding. Here we go. We are a subsidiary of the Pew Charitable Trusts, our primary funder. We partner strategically with philanthropists, institution founders, because I just want to know about who, so who is the Pew Charitable Trusts? Here we go.
Okay. I'm glad you read this, because what I thought, since Pepe Le Pew chasing that cat became problematic, that he switched over to statistics and polling. And that's how we got Pew.
Partners with philanthropists.
I had to go too far.
I was following you down that rabbit hole, and I was like, wow, okay, we're there. Again, approach Pew Partners. I still don't know exactly who. Boy, it really. You'd think you'd want to be charity disclosure, partnerships.
I think the idea that, there's bias, but when you start doing some of these polls and then the polling aggregates, where they pull all the polls together throughout the high and the low, and you're seeing similar numbers, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's legit. I'm always interested, because that's always the stuff that gets thrown back in your face. You go like, wait, those stats are... I would not trust a poll done by CNN. Seems more likely that I would be up for something like this.
I don't know who answers those anymore. Do they do landlines still? Is that the only place they call? Because that's all geezers.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's true. How do they even gather? There's so much stuff in this who is the Pew? Who is behind? Behind the Pew Charitable Trust. Here we go. Oh, you know what I've got? The Google AI response is like the ads I skip at the beginning of my thing now. Do you do that?
True. Yeah.
I don't bother.
I hate it.
It's an independent, nonprofit, non-governmental organization founded in 1948. By who? Established by merging of several charities that have been established. The organization trusts were created by Howard Pugh, Mary Pugh, Mabel Pugh, Sun Oil founder Joseph Pugh. Foundation became the Pew Memorial Trust. Philanthropic interests, assets total $6 billion. Wow. Trust is based on Philadelphia. Other non-president. Joseph Pugh and his sons were politically conservative. The modern-day organization works to encourage responsive government and support scientific research on a wide range of issues, including global marine conservation, correction, reform, and biomedical research. Pew also conducts research and supports civic and cultural projects in Philadelphia. I got to say, I like the fact that it was originally politically conservative.
Yeah.
And it's still getting those kind of numbers.
Remember when the oligarchs used to build an opera house or orchestra, and now they just buy Twitter and spew Nazi nonsense on there.
God, it is like I mean, our president owns a social media platform.
Yes,
how weird like that in itself is just freaking weird.
Right. That he got into while he was in office.
Yeah. Well, not to mention the the crypto coins and things, but that's besides.
Still right in office.
I'm not supposed to be worried about these things. Okay, what do we got here?
That's true. Why do I care?
Where the people used to have hospital wings named after them, not gaudy casinos. There you go.
That's true. Did you see that, David? The military parade was brought to you by something coin.
Was it?
Yeah, brought to you by some kind of meme coin.
Really?
What was it?
Okay, wait a second. What was it called? It was the Trump
military parade had sponsorships.
Parade sponsors.
Yeah.
Here we go. Close Trump allies sponsored the military parade, raising ethical concerns yet again.
Really?
There we go.
Coinbase. Good job.
Was it Coinbase?
Yep. Doobie.
UFC was mentioned as a sponsor.
Mm.
What else we got here? What's it? Did not respond to questions about how much the Trump allies paid to advertise their products and services. Well, is there not a list of the?
I don't.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
But they donated. That was just donating $1 million to the inauguration. That's what they were all doing. That right?
Yeah, but it did have the announcer said sponsored by
Palantir
Coinbase.
Oracle. Palantir, named after like the eye, the all-seeing eye in Lord of the Rings, and is that crazy basically surveillance software.
Yes.
Palantir, Oracle, and Coinbase were announced as additional sponsors of the event. Here you go. They've expanded, and Trump administration has expanded Palantir's work with the government, spreading the company's technology to compile data on U.S. residents.
May I speak to chat? I agree. There are assholes on every side of the conflict, meaning Trump and then not Trump. I agree. Not every Trumpo is an asshole. But if you're an asshole, I know that you're a Trumpo. He's your guy if you're an asshole. So it delineates a little differently.
I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I got in trouble for saying this the first time he was in power, where I just felt like I had to speak to it, because I just felt like if you just pretended that you didn't have an opinion on it, I just worry that I mean, maybe this is just signaling of my own kind, but I feel like if we're not, I'm worried that we're not talking about it. Like, I'm worried that I'm worried that if everyone just keeps their head down, that there's no discourse, there's no debate on this stuff. And also, again, when I would like discussing vaccination stuff with people, I worry that. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Do you go head to head? I mean, I definitely question stuff, but at the same time, at a certain point you go, there's no fight to be had here. There's no debate going on. There's just, this is right. No, that's wrong. There is nothing in between that. And I fear that by being civil about it, am I
right.
making them think that they're right or that they've won somehow? I mean, it's weird. I don't know how one does this stuff anymore. as I get older, I feel like it's more important to say something.
I think so too.
Even just for yourself.
Right. Because you're complicit eventually. If you don't say anything, then that's participation in a different way. Yeah, go ahead.
That's Prof G's thing, which I just think is so good, where he's saying, like, why doesn't like Nike or Apple or someone just go like, F you, this is totally effed, and we need to make a change. Buy our shoes, buy our computers. And you know what's going to happen is there'll be a whole, shitstorm of problems for them for the next few years, but they're going to have the most loyal base of people,
And think about an Apple, the users of Apple, that's going to tend more towards the people that agree with them on that.
It's the top 1%.
Yeah,
That's, I mean, well, actually, I worry about that to some
let's say
extent.
10%.
But like, except that, I don't think there's any billionaire walking around with an Android phone, are they? I mean, they've got, you know what I mean? Like hey, I found a nest. There's a wasp nest right above my window.
No, David, they found you again.
Big suckers. Big.
Whoa.
They're like, I don't even know what kind of wasps they are. They look like some kind of like carpenter wasps or something.
Are they sweating? It's hot.
How do they stay cool?
I don't know. Maybe they have so little surface area they don't get hot.
But they're black.
Oh, crap.
They can't sweat or anything, right? Drone bees. There you go. Firing drones. There you go. What's happened?
On my end, what's happened is like my brother-in-law couldn't actually make it all the way out here. He had to pull over at a town named Hudson because the hail and stuff on the road
is so bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
And this is normal weather for you weirdos out there.
This is how normal it is. They just made a rule last week that you can't park under the highway. What's that called? When you
the overpass.
The overpass. You can't park under there because people will do that to keep their car from getting jacked. They'll go park under there.
Mm.
I don't know why they made that. Well,
why would it be safer under the? I mean, that's just stop it from getting hit by hail.
The hail the big hail tends to come straight down rather than angry. Yeah.
Right, because it's so heavy.
Yep.
But that makes it. Why you're not allowed to park under that? Wow, that seems like a good place to go.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that people are getting rear-ended, but I don't know. You shouldn't be driving fast if you can't see people in front of you.
Volume to surface area keeps them cool.
That's what I thought.
That's what
James the Evo?
Jim the Evo. There you go. Volume to surface area keeps them cool. So you're saying that because they're small enough, it doesn't matter how black and solar, sucking they are. They'll be fine. Right. I mean, the fact that they're sucking in the light, but they're so small that it's not a problem. Basically, is that what they're saying?
That's why they can't fall to their death, right?
Yeah. Right. True. And also, I guess their wings must keep them cool as well, right?
Do all ants have wings?
Well, no, the wasps.
Are you talking about wasps?
Sorry, I was looking at the wasps and talking about ants, aren't I? Yeah, there you go. I'm so easily confused. I'm a little losing track here.
Me too. I am too.
Is it? Yeah, I think it might be the heat. I blame the heat.
I'm afraid somebody's going to come down here any moment to get me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Another drama, another online streaming drama. There you go. Where are they going to get you? Where are they going to take you to, though? Isn't it like, is that not a good spot to be in right where you are?
You know what? This is going to be bad, everybody, but I've decided, like when we came back to this house and my sister thought she smelled gas, I'm like, I am not leaving this house. If it blows up, I'm going with it.
You're the old guy now. You've turned into the old guy.
Shit.
You're the guy on the porch with the shotgun.
Tornado? Nope. Go ahead.
Can tear my gun from my cold dead hands. That's going to be you.
I'm just without the house. Life sucks, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm manning the ship, going down with the ship.
Screw that. I'd rather be uncomfortable in hell.
Or we'll go somewhere else.
But where would you? So, but where in the house are you now that you would need to be moved? Like where?
We have an interior hallway.
Right.
That is protected. No windows, and you can shut all the doors. Reinforced just for such occasions. Although we have a firewall between me and the garage, and we said, "Oh, well, that went." So
yeah, that worked out well.
Yeah.
So if there's any kind of like severe weather, are you worried about like tornadoes and stuff as well? Is that
like personally, I'm not, but they're gonna go. Bleh. I'm telling you, I really am. I'm in for it. I don't not care. I know it's bad.
You'll be streaming while your iPad is thrown away.
Yeah.
And microphones and cats go by and
reading my book.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Reading
I don't care.
Your book. You reading anything good? What do you got?
I'm still reading Larry Niven. He's got like a big series for the history of the known universe. So they cover mankind just discovering aliens and going from there. I like it.
You should read Murderbot.
Murderbot.
It's a really
that's a show that's on Apple.
Screw the show. The book is freaking lovely. It's like kind of a weirdly feel good sci-fi action-y kind of. I freaking loved it.
What was that one you were saying? It had a weird name last time.
Ancillary Justice.
Yes, ancillary. Yeah. Because the ships had people that were like
the AI connected both the ship to the people, and then what happens when you separate from that. In a weird way, I don't care what happens when you separate from it. I want to know what happens when you're all together. That's like that's the AI. This is the cool part. Yeah, and then they're like, "What? What do you mean you're not? What do you mean you blew up the ship? That's sad." Oh no, I'm a human. I'm like, I don't care about humans. I care about I want the AI intelligence thing.
Dude, that's what I did with that Star Trek when Kirk and all those guys got on that planet where they were just happy all the time and they had to fight their way. I was like, are you guys high? There's like hot women, hot guys. They're all loving each other.
You got to get out.
What?
There was some. Have you watched through the Black Mirror episodes this season yet?
I haven't still.
There's a few. There's a few that are. They're definitely hit and miss. There are some really, really good ones. My favorite is probably the one about the subscription implant, which is pretty interesting. But there's another one with Paul Giamatti, which is just like an emotional one. Like it's really beautifully done.
Paul Giamatti's good.
He is good. Yeah. He always plays assholes, but they're always like assholes who, somehow find some.
If you guys were in a room and became friends, would you be assholes in arms?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's older. I think he's older than me, though, isn't he?
I don't know.
I'd be the young Canuck asshole. That would be it. That'd be me. The young Canuck.
I'm trying to think when I started seeing him.
Assholes with a heart. Yeah, O'Dowd. Chris O'Dowd is in it too. Oh my God, normally he's so funny, but he's just heartbreaking in this. Absolutely heartbreak.
Uh-huh.
The one with the subscription thing, it was really good. So Digibrat, yeah. The one, I get this. I sat down to watch all of them. I was gonna, just, binge that crap out of that season 7 or wherever it is. I watched the first one and I went, I can't watch anymore. I need to think about this for a while. Like it was really it really got me. It was quite a horrific feeling.
That's cool.
Yeah, which again, like that's the ultimate, and to me that's fantastic. Then there are other ones that I was like, the one I was most disappointed in was there was the second part of the USS Callister, or whatever it's called, or the one about the Star Trek kind of one.
Oh, they did a second part?
Yeah, they did a second part too, which they didn't.
Oh, great! It sucks. Great.
They didn't need to. But conceptually there's some cool stuff in it. But it was like they almost had too much money. It's almost like they're like, okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. There were just some conceptual things that I thought were kind of fun, but overall, I found it.
David, we need to get swimming in that too much money.
I know
for our show.
I don't know how to swim in too much money right now.
I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. I got an idea.
He's got an idea. He's got an idea, folks. We got plans. We talked to a producer the other day who had spoken to Apple about stuff, and I was saying, like, how the hell do they pick what they're doing? Like, how do they pick? Because they're so random, the stuff that they do. Like, it feels like it's run by an eccentric uncle or something, or an eccentric aunt who just goes like, "Oh, I'll do that." It just feels very, it just feels weird.
Well, if we could figure out what their eccentricity is, then we can. Do they have pets? Are the pets well watched? That kind of thing.
Can we blackmail them in some way?
Right.
What are your feelings on "I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream"? That was a book going back ages ago. Wait. Who was that? I don't
even remember the theme of that particular one. Is it Harlan Ellison?
Is that what it?
Uh,
Harlan Ellison. That's it. I have no mouth. Post-apocalyptic short story. Well, I will read it and I'll let you know. How's that? Because you know what? I'm looking for something. Well, although I got to say, I'm reading Jonathan Tropper's one of his latest books. What is it called? What is his book called? It reminds me of like reading an old 1980s. It's really fun, like a really lovely, melancholy kind of 1970s Jay McInerney novel or something. Like it's just really, I love it. Absolutely love it.
I love the 40s sci-fi where you see where they think we're going to be right now. You know, the far distant 2025. And
we're all living on other planets, and we're so far behind. Oh my God, he's got a lot of books. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he was responsible for.
Oh, sorry,
Babylon 5.
I'm talking about Tropper. Sorry,
Tropper. My bad.
This is Where I Leave You is the one that I'm reading right now. Jonathan Tropper. This is Where I Leave You. I recommend it for anyone who wants to sort of read about melancholy, middle class angst. It's just kind of fun. Yeah. Sorry. So this is Harlan Ellison.
Go ahead. Harlan Ellison did Babylon 5. Like he was the show creator or something.
Was he? Oh, I didn't know that.
And he did quite a few early Twilight Zones and Star Trek the original series.
Jim just finished Never Let Me Go. Soft sci-fi, but author won Nobel Prize.
What ifs? That sounds like was it appeal to authority fallacy? Whatever, Jan.
Never Let Me Go. Not the one that there was a sci-fi movie about.
It sounds like Brian's song, or Ice Castles, or
never. Wait a sec. The Never Let Me Go originally was about. Wasn't it about the? Aren't they like kids being raised to be? They're like for parts, basically, or something.
It makes sense.
Something like that. Yeah.
I've run into that ethical problem because I wanted to get a body cloned for me, And I was like, well, what do I do with the brain that's in the body? So I've switched. I would go ahead and take a gorilla, stick my brain into a gorilla. I'll do that. I don't mind.
It worked so well for people in films in the 40s.
Yeah. And talk about, I could flirt like you wouldn't believe.
But
pull my finger.
But you don't need the whole body. Can't you just have these chimeras, whatever they call her, chimeras? Is it chimera? I think chimera, I guess. It was a book before bad movie. Yes. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right. So it is the same one. You could grow the parts you need in like pigs and stuff.
Okay. I mean, I need not parts. I need the whole kit and caboodle, but yeah.
You need the skeletal system, the whole system.
I need everything.
That you can then place the
brain right in there.
I was going to ask you about this one. I forgot about this. So they've managed to turn or deactivate, or I don't know exactly what I should really look this up, but they've done something that there's a doubling up of chromosomes or something that happens with people with Down syndrome.
Oh, let me ask Trent something real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah. And they've done. Let me see if I can find this. And they've come up with a treatment. They come up with a genetic treatment for it. And I was kind of curious to know where that leaves us. Like, what is that? I mean, does that mean people with Down syndrome are a curable disease? I mean, how does that, like, there just seems to be an awful lot of ethical things around that
I don't know if it's because I'm old or what. We wouldn't have this question. Let's say you were within the statistical norm for a human being and a bus hit you in the head and then you were left impaired. Would anybody have an issue with the technology that could sew all those neurons back together and make you back to where you were? Nobody would say, "Oh, you're doing genocide." You know what I mean? I don't know.
Here it is. Okay.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
I don't have. I think this gets into why people are against like abortion and things. You can't go back in time like that and make that a person. It's not a person until it gets set and becomes something and can talk and set memories. And so you're not denying the world anything. You're helping somebody not suffer, because there is suffering. I don't care what you say. You're lying to everybody when you say, no, I love being in a wheelchair because I'm special. No. I used to tell that lie all the time back when I was...
Used to say that?
Sure.
Yeah, really?
If there was a genie, he can make me normal, but I would never know, be able to have the brain I have now. Would I do it? Or no, because I like who I am. Yeah, I tell the truth because I'm old and I'm a fart.
That, frankly, give me a better body.
Yes.
I would say that's almost everybody, though, isn't it? I mean, like, the fact of the matter is that all of our bodies are in decline at this point, anyways. So I don't know about you, but I'll take any help I can get.
I've taken all the lessons you can get out of not being able to scratch your own balls.
I got nothing else.
I got them all.
Yeah, that's it.
They're done.
The article I found was not particularly good on it, but basically it's using CRISPR-Cas9, and they use CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing system to remove the extra chromosome from the trisomy 21 cell lines. These cells were derived from both pluripotent stem cells, skin, fibroblasts. The technique is able to identify and precisely target the duplicated chromosome, ensuring that after removal, each cell retained one copy from each parent rather than two identical copies, which I guess is what causes it. Although promising it's not ready for living organisms, as it can also alter remaining chromosomes, obviously a problem. Researchers believe that similar approaches could eventually be applied to neurons and glial cells. I don't know what a glial cell is, paving the way for potential future treatments for people with Down syndrome. There you go.
Did you, somebody in chat has your argument. No body, no balls. No balls, no itch, see? Like you want to be a head in a jar, like on The Man with Two Brains with Steve Martin.
I've always said that if you could just relieve yourself from, if you could just sort of disappear into some kind of a virtual world and not worry about the physical body, that would be amazing. But again, like all things human, we think of ourselves as a brain and a body, but the reality is the brain is part of the body and the brain is a part, and the body is part of the brain. I mean, it's all, you could, I don't know that you could literally just extract a brain from this body. I mean,
do you mean the thought pattern? Do you mean the brain itself, or do you mean the consciousness? Like, could you download your consciousness, or would that be like basically Star Trek? You destroy it, and then you are basically going off of a backup that you built somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, you're not experiencing it, or are you experiencing it? Something is experiencing it, but it's not the you that you were. Nixie Geek has one here that you thought might be interested in. I'm a disabled wheelchair user. I had a stranger come up in a park and say they wanted to pray over me to heal me.
Me too.
I replied, "What if I don't want to be healed? If you think God exists, didn't he make me this way?" It utterly floored her.
I like that, because mostly we're just trying to humiliate religious people. And
it should be the priority for most of the stuff. Yeah.
Right. So I love it for that. I still say all religious people think of those of us who are disabled as a side character, because I always because you go, well, why am I in pain every day? Why am I this? Well, you're here to teach us a lesson. Oh, am I? So I'm the next door neighbor who comes every 5th or 10th episode, that teaches you a valuable moral lesson. Okay, I get it.
Right.
Not a real character, just a side character.
Right. A lesson to be learned or taught.
True.
All right.
Assholes.
It is funny how I never understood the healing thing. I never understood that. I guess it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate example of power or something, that's the best way to show off God's power somehow.
I guess I told you I tried to start a religion, right? Or at least
you failed. What the hell? Why don't we?
I quit because I was a big giant wuss
Oh.
and felt bad. But my uncle just on Twitch or Facebook the other day, because I let him pray over me, right? Because I told him I had an epiphany, bro.
Yeah.
Right. That's when I was going to go hard. Can I trick Uncle Wes? Oh,
right.
Can I trick the uncle?
Right.
And so I did. I totally tricked him. And then he came on when I was like, "What are you guys mental about Trump and the religion thing, you know?" And he's like, "I thought you had an epiphany." And it's like, oh, this is going to take a lot to explain this.
So what was the epiphany you explained to him? You said you've had epiphany about God and
Oh,
Trump?
yeah. I figured a thing out. No, this is well before Trump as any kind of political figure. It's like 2006.
Right.
Something like that.
That is a cat leaping up onto cabinets behind you.
True.
That cat is on the move.
I've got a giant kitty, and he's the one that when the house burnt down, they asked if we had a bobcat because they were a little bit scared. All the fire people come running out of the house.
Yeah. That is it's a big cat.
He is so smart. Dude, I was yelling for Trent, and Trent wouldn't wake up like just last week, you know? And he went and stood on Trenton's chest and started like doing that. And,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
nice.
so excited.
You're like emergency cat.
What a good cat.
Not bad. That's a life-saving cat. You got to get some kind of an alarm system where you can just like hit that all the lights and everything.
True. and maybe a fly swatter smacking.
I was going to say, because actually now I say that, everyone except me in the house would probably be able to sleep through that. They're pretty good at that. So
you're one of those sleep. Like, yeah, anybody who walks in the room, I'm awake.
Oh yeah, no, anything like a shift in the light, a blinking LED, anything. And I can't wear shades. You know, my wife wears these eye shades. I can't do it. I can't do it because I wake up in the night and go, I'm blind. Like, I just can't.
My worst dream come true.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, not so good. And also it's something on my face. So either I wake up thinking that there's some kind of an octopus attached to my face from some Cthulhu kind of, Lovecraftian kind of thing attacking.
Yeah.
Those
are fun dreams, though.
Could be too many horror movies. It's possible. Slight possibility. All right, my friend. Look, I'm fading before you are.
Tired.
I'm ashamed to say, but
nope.
But yeah,
tired.
The enervating heat. That's what I'm going to blame that.
Ooh,
enervating
sucking the energy from you.
Oh yeah, it's so true. I'm an Asperger's person. Oh, that's an interesting start. I always dreamed of being normal. Despite that, given the choice, I don't think I'd want to be changed. I've accepted me. I mean, the funny thing is, you wouldn't like if you change your there's so much stuff. There's so many rabbit holes here because I feel like one of the biggest issues we have with mental health is this Judeo-Christian kind of belief in that who we are and stuff. And the reality is, depending on the food we eat, we change who we are.
True.
Depending on the fuel we put in our body is going to change the way our brain processes stuff. I mean,
and we saw that there's like this one study way back in the day, a guy getting a railroad tie.
Oh yeah.
Shot through his head. And he became like this giant a-hole. And he was the nicest man.
Yeah.
On
there
the
was
Asperger's
the shooter. Asperger's.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No.
Well, my Asperger's thing is, let's just say autism for now. We don't know what is normal on the ability to think and think differently, unless it's really impinging your ability to lead a normal life. I would say, I would be on this person's side. If you're functioning and that's working out, that's cool. And you do have to accept yourself. There's not much else you can do. I accept me. I think I'm pretty cool. But it doesn't.
I would disagree.
Me.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah.
Oh, disagree. In what? Go ahead.
No, I would disagree with you.
On the cool thing.
You being a cool thing.
Hi, kid.
No, I agree. I've got to a thing. I had that. So I had a diagnosis with ADHD, which at first I thought was very useful to me. But then I found when we started, there was a lot of medications and stuff. And I just found that I've been living with it for so long that I felt like it was that was me. I couldn't. I found it difficult to function without it. So
Right.
so I ended up basically just going back off everything and sort of approaching things as if I didn't have it. And I don't mean that in a kind of I'm not trying to, I'm aware of it, and I'm aware, that's going to it's going to be a factor in things.
Right.
But I don't feel like I think some people probably do need to treat it. I don't feel like I do. I mean, there may be possibly my family might have some different opinions on this, but I just felt it was like, at this point, it felt like it was such a change to the way I process stuff that I felt
I would see like where you could feel like you're missing the wonderment of things and be able to go from item to item and go, whoa, that's awesome. Whoa, that's awesome. Whoa, that's awesome. Almost like your enthusiasm for life has been tampered with somehow. I don't know if that's true or not.
It would be so cool if you could just take a pill when you need to focus on something. Like when you go like, okay, I got a lot of work to do. I just need to focus in on that. I mean,
it's called cocaine, dude.
There you go. And eventually we're there. Like right now it's coffee. It's coffee for me right now, right? Like caffeine is what does that for me.
Yeah.
But I consume huge amounts of caffeine, and that I think is probably a self-medication thing anyways. I mean, one of the biggest issues I think we have with mental health in general is that it's a spectrum that everyone is on.
See, that's in your brain, right? Yeah.
And as a result, I feel like everyone feels like, well, what you're a little distracted. I'm a little distracted, but it's like your distraction is completely different than mine. Or
right.
My depression is completely different than your depression, or anxiety, all those kind of things. I think it makes us less sympathetic to a lot of this stuff rather than more. Because you go like, well, I'm dealing with it. Why the fuck can't you? You know what I mean? Like, even though we don't experience it in the same way at all in many ways, I'm sure.
Right. We are such weird creatures, dude. We want to stand out as unique, but we don't want to be picked out of a crowd. We are just the weirdest little monkey.
It is an odd one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baz was talking about school next year and what classes to take, and he
is he moving out? By the way, quick.
Yeah. Well, he'll be in residence. Yeah.
Your best friend is moving.
I know. Don't even start. I've got a little verklempt a few times about it.
But
it's okay. I've got 2 new daughters instead because both of the girls are back.
And they did well, so you don't have to disown them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they're back for teachers college now. So, and they're like, yeah, we'll stay with you. I'm like, oh, okay. So I haven't lost a son. I've gained two daughters. So there you go.
Well, you build a virtual shoulder, and I'll go there, David.
Perfect.
He's still your friend.
He's fine.
He's just away for now. You gotta let him go. They'll fly back. They'll fly back, bro.
I gotta say. So the other night, I texted him because he was out with friends, and I said, like, look, I think, obviously have fun, but I think maybe 2:00. I think we could make 2:00. Like, I'd rather you were home by 2, and yeah, Dad, whatever, that kind of thing. And then the next morning, he was home, and I was looking through the phone, and one of the things that came up was our Ring doorbell. 1:56. He came in.
Ooh.
I was like, oh man, I'm so like, I so respected that because it was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like he came in on time. I was terrible that way. I just didn't. We also didn't have phones, which made a difference, I guess. Because you don't keep track of time. You don't.
True.
It's a pain in the ass. Like, how do you get in touch with your parents? You got to go to a fucking phone. You got to find a phone. You got to find a quarter. You got to, like, there was all sorts of stuff you had to do to make it. So I guess it was harder to be a good kid. But
I'm curious about this now because I don't know about you, dude, but I learned that nothing good happens after 1:00. Everybody's soused. They're not making good decisions. God. Oh yeah, they're making bad decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, shit is going awry by 1:00.
The problem with not drinking is that I find people are not as interesting after about like 9:00 or so because they're starting to get a little messy, and it's all fun and it's good and all, but if you're
wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
Christy, I want to show the baby.
Oh,
I have a new niece.
You're going to put her on social media?
Well, yeah, nobody can steal her.
Hey, look at that face. Hey, look at you.
Uncle Lance's cheeks.
She does not care at all. She's looking at cats. That's what she's looking at. I guarantee you. How you doing?
She used to she's already surpassed me physically. She didn't have head control for the first 4 weeks, but now she's got head control. And she really lords it over me.
For the first couple of weeks, you were way more in control.
Yep. But now it's like kids; they always get better than you at something.
It's just for you; it happens in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay, sis.
Thanks so much. And I should have said welcome. I always forget to say welcome to the kids.
Well, they can't hear you anyway, so
In years later, they'll be like, "Do you remember Uncle GimpyG?" What?
Yeah.
No. All right. Babies are amazing computers. Yeah.
They are. Her eyes weren't even looking the same direction. Now she's like doing like the focus on you and looking where you're going. And
well, they only have close focus to start, don't they? Isn't that
right? I think
it's just like they're literally breasts. That's the only thing they identify or give a shit about.
Right. So basically, they're like 20-year-olds, but
like 20-year-old male.
Yeah,
exactly.
But they weigh less.
Important announcement. I'm eating applesauce with cinnamon. Please send your messages of envy. Twitch guy 2.
I think I have dyslexia because every time I see applause, I read it as applesauce. Every single time.
Interesting. Applesauce, I love. Cinnamon, I don't. So I'm half with you.
You don't like... Oh, he's English. Flavor.
Cinnamon.
He doesn't like flavor.
I don't like flavor. Why would you do? Why would you ruin a perfectly good apple with some flavor?
David's favorite flavor is brown.
It's vanilla. No, that's like as spicy as I get is like the brown sauce, right?
Yeah, see, yeah.
No,
did you ever have that H&P?
Oh yeah. How's the Parliament? How's the Parliament sauce?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
It's like your ketchup, right? But not.
No, it's the nice spicy brown sauce.
Is it like
that spicy? It's basically like it's like I don't know what it's made of, but probably nothing good. But it used to have a picture of the Houses of Parliament on it, and then
I've seen it.
Yeah, so that's I think it was called HP sauce.
I love cooking, so I'm watching this cooking guy who makes basically a loner's version of English food. It's so funny because he eats crap I wouldn't eat.
What are you watching? Are you watching TV or YouTube?
YouTube.
And you enjoy watching people cook?
Yes.
And do you get recipes from it?
Yes. I save them, and then sister will help me make them.
What is it with? That's the same thing with Q. Q is obsessed with the cooking stuff as well.
I'm not Q levels of obsessed. I like a lot of stuff, so it's just one of the things I like.
Q drills down pretty quick on stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Q for ages, actually. I gotta find out what he's up to.
I tried to
still doing his podcast?
He's probably too busy. Too good for us now.
Still doing his New York podcast?
I hope so. He was really into that and enjoying that.
That was it was a good gig. It's a good gig.
And
getting paid American in Canada.
Whoa. That's like a 20% raise.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, depending on what Trump does, but it's up and down, basically. Branston's. Oh, Branston pickle. Oh yeah. A Branston pickle and cheese sandwich is one of the best things on the planet.
Wait. A pickle?
It's a Branston pickle. So it's almost like a brown sauce relish. Pickled relish.
Okay.
And then so it has little chunks in it and stuff. And it's good. It's almost an Indian type of sauce, almost.
Just cheese, huh?
So good.
Do you grill it?
So good. Grilled cheese even better. Yeah, even better. Now I'm getting hungry.
I ate before I came on this time.
Yeah, smart.
That's why I got energy.
Smart. Very, very smart. Branston's pickle is another one that I loved. Although I got to say, I discovered this. Well, Baz discovered it. It's a sweet mayo. It's like a Japanese thing or some kind of an Asian.
Yes, we get that too. Japanese mayo.
Oh my God.
It's got MSG in it, bro. It's so good.
Is that what it is? It tastes so. I put it on freaking everything now.
Yes.
Which I'm sure
I put that shit on everything.
Oh my God. You put it on some eggs. You could put it on some it's like, you know.
Dude, you know what we did? Trenton and I throw like a spoon of that in with like 2 or 3 avocados to make like a guacamole. It's really good.
Really? So
it goes good on sandwiches.
Mayo. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, QP mayo. Good job.
That's it. QP mayo. That's it. QP mayo. All that food talk in SGA. There was a lot of it. well. Malazzi keeps posting his really good recipes on his X. There you go. He was a foodie. Oh my god, obsessed with food. Obsessed
Who's
with
that?
chocolates. He was one of the writers on Stargate. We need food. Yeah, food's good. All right, get out of
Okay.
here.
Bye,
You
everybody.
go shelter in place or whatever you plan on doing.
I will shelter in place.
Just cover
That's
yourself
exactly
with
what I do.
cats. Cover yourself with cats.
And pillows.
Yeah, cats and pillows. And I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea and try to wake the hell up. And we'll talk. We'll talk later. I think I work Friday. I work Friday.
That's it.
I work Friday, and I think I work Tuesday, and then I think I'm done.
You helping Barnacles?
Then it's all YouTube all the time. Am I helping Barnacles?
Well,
What's he up to?
Ox is gone this week. I volunteered to co-host with him. So.
Oh, really? That's what,
Yeah.
this weekend?
Yep.
I'll find out what I'm doing. Let me that because that would be that'd be good. I haven't seen Barnacles for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's a good man.
He's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy. He's got to get healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's like one of those guys. I just want him to get healthy. I want him to I don't know what he needs to do, but he needs to do it.
I worry that he's at a point where he thinks he can't get better. So
he's a young one.
Why try? Yeah. I don't think he knows I'm 15 years older than him.
Really? He's a kid. He's a kid. He's got some better meds now. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. There are people I wish well in this world, and he's definitely one of them.
He's definitely one of them. He's a good man who cares about other people, and he's real good with his son. And
Yeah.
He
got some testosterone and a new batch of Adderall. Wow. There's a party.
Look,
wow. What is the testosterone?
I would take testosterone, but who wants that? Not me.
What does it do?
I don't know, but I'm glad my sex drive is dying. It was just sitting there laying to waste.
I do not. Yes, I don't need that nagging away at the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Z. Emailed you. I have a bunch of books for you if you want them. Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, I will check my email because I suck at that. Makes you aggressive. Oh, perfect. We'll have better fights.
Yeah.
The first, Kevin that shows up. He did a 6-hour stream on Saturday, but I worry about that too, because I think that's
tough.
I don't think that can be good for you.
Jim the Evo.
I don't.
Of course he doesn't.
Guide. Of course not. No. No one does, Jim. No one does. It's true. All right. Out of here. You want me to say?
Okay, I'll say my thing. My thing. Yeah. Stand against ignorance. Stand up. Stand up to cruelty. Stand even if it seems impossible.
It's really good. It's just that every time you find some way to mess it up.
Yeah.
Stand against. Anyway,
stand and deliver.
Stand and deliver. That was an Adam the Ant song. I still love that. All right, huzzah! I will say until we geek again: be brave, be kind, be brilliant. Cheerio, and somewhere there's an obnoxious dog called huzzah!
Huzzah! Exactly. Bye, everyone.
All right, see y'all. Thank you all. Thanks for all the chats. Thanks for all the hellos and stuff. Check Lance out. Oh, we should do our things. We need to get your.
Do you have mine?
Your links up there and stuff. There we go. Official website for the Tech Bandits. Oh, wow. Let me guess. That's the fabulous Cal, who we should also thank.
Cal. Woo.
We have one for Lance, though, too, don't we? Is there an auto Lance?
I hope so.
What do you call it again? It's a go fund us. Go
fund me.
Go fund me. There we go. Lance needs technology. There you go. Help Lance regain. See, there you go. That's the thing where you go you can't sound like, yeah, everything's great. Can you give me some money? You gotta go, you gotta play the fact that, the sucky part of things, right?
Right. You're like, I'm good.
It's just good marketing. It's just good marketing. All right. So there you go. That's go check out Lance and give him a hand if you can. Do you need a custom link tree page? Ooh, the networking guy's asking if you want a custom link tree page.
Ooh. That might be nice. My OnlyFans could go on there.
Do you have a website? Do you have a GimpyG website?
I used to.
Why don't you should have the GimpyGod.com.
What do I do though?
Isn't that better than a LinkedIn page?
I don't even really know about LinkedIn.
I don't mean LinkedIn. I mean Linktree or whatever it's called. Well, Networking Guy, thank you very much. Networking Guy, by the way, friend of, I believe, a friend of Barnacules, who knows this,
cool.
knows his tech shit. Yeah.
Got that stuff on lockdown.
Big time. All right, we're out of here. Thanks again, everyone. Talk soon.